Bunny Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for PPPPPP chapter 58. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last chapter we finished up Fanta's performance, and I really love that in all reality, he was more so playing as a response to Sadame more than anybody else up in there. That he just, like with the graduation, saying that it's, time to leave, the fantasy, which is like a metaphor for college, for, the graduates, for anyway, and come back to reality. And I just thought it was brilliant. I really loved how Emma Paulo executed this. It's very, 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 very powerful, especially for those that use like a type of fantasy situation as a form of escapism from trauma. Like that's their coping mechanism, and that they have to at some point face reality. It sucks that you have to face reality at some point. It's not fun. Nah. But you have to at some point, and it's better to have someone that's on your level that can help you through it than someone patronizing you and making you go through it. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Fanta. Yeah, I think I had another good performance today. No matter how nervous or flustered I get, once I play the piano, my genius shines through. Take that, copycat. See, I knew it was a response to Sadame. Oh, back to reality, this sucks. See what I mean? That was such a vivid performance. I want to experience it again. Oh right, our college life is ending too. This is too much. Is it okay if I cry? What did I fucking say? See? It's not just a copycat. See, I'm going to go back to what Fanta said as well. Yeah, I think I had another good performance today. No matter how nervous or flustered I get, once I play the piano, my genius shines through. Take that, copycat. Because Sadame was on his level, and he pulled him, he's out of the fantasy. He said he was on, because he was on, Fanta's level, and he closed the park. He said, look, time to come out of fantasy, time to come back to reality and face reality. It's time to face it. Can't stay in this fantasy and cope forever. Nah. Gotta face it. Face your problems. Yeah, it was like looking into a mirror for Fanta. But yeah, and that was his response to that. And this response from, the students themselves, I mean, it proves the point. Back to reality, this sucks. That was such a vivid performance. Oh, right, our college life is ending too. See, that proves the point I was making. I want to experience it again. This is too much. Is it okay if I cry? Hey, who are you going to vote for? Look at this. We lost, Lucky. Vote here to tap the one you choose. But today, I shattered my genius into pieces. My genius that's never abandoned me. My genius that always shine. Am I okay with this? What if even my genius abandons me? Then Ooh. she stayed and clapped. But look at that, though. Because Fanta put on that performance and showed, that he was leaving the fantasy and going back to reality. He's wondering if people will accept him as Fanta the person once the dream, once the fantasy is over. And he puts his genius away. And people see beyond Fanta the genius. Will they still accept him? Yeah, of course they will. Despair, suspicion, satisfaction, resignation, kindness, love, fear, doubt. And not just that, there's so much more. That's everything I felt from the first note. By the second note, all those feelings were jammed in and then scattered. This person, oh, she fell. This person Fanta Otogami revealed. Are you okay? A twinkling world just for this audience. Oh, she smiled. Your performance was the best today. Because it's you playing the piano, your genius stands out and it can evolve to shine so brightly. But I'm going to read this again. Despair, suspicion, satisfaction, resignation, kindness, love, fear, doubt. And not just that, there's so much more. There's everything I felt from the first note. By the second note, all those feelings were jammed in and then scattered. Hey. This is the person Fanta Otogami revealed. A twinkling world just for this audience. He basically just, I think he's ready to throw away Fanta, the persona, the performer, and, show who he really is to the world. That's what he was doing with this. Actually, I chose this piece of music without thinking. I wonder why. Oh, that's right. Mom is going to die today. Whatever. I told him how I felt before I realized it, but he's amazing. I respect him so much. Hey, today I played the piano on the stage, and I'm glad I did. My genius will still be my genius tomorrow, and that's because I'm a genius pianist. I feel like someone gently said something really kind to me. Thank you. Aww. Oh, young Master Sorachika. Huh? Oh, it's you, Wolfa. Yes. Good timing. Give this note to Fanta later. Huh? Oh, sure. Dear Fanta, Otima, Sibizone. Also I'm going to disappear for a while. Don't come looking for me. I'll be fine. Sorachika, oh, so next chapter we're going to the hospital. Oh, Jesus. But this was very powerful for Fanta. It was. And it all ties back to that performance from Sadame. Because let's be real, the copycat was that mirror that Fanta had to face and realize that that was all fake and a fantasy, and he had to come back in reality and show the real thing. And that take that copycat was that take that fake Fanta. I'm not that anymore. The real Fanta is coming out. And if the world can't accept it, fuck them. That's what Fanta is giving you here. And Paul, this is so brilliant. I really love this with Sadame and Fanta. I love this. Now, with Lucky and his genius, and Sorachika's going to help with Lucky's genius. Lucky, it's interesting with him. Because whereas, Fanta always had his genius expressed, and was really suppressing his true self for a different reason, as a defensive and coping mechanism. Lucky it was the complete opposite. He was suppressing his genius because of more so of like an indoctrination kind of thing. He didn't know when to bring the genius out. He didn't even know it existed because he subconsciously suppressed it. And the genius part of him is scared that, you know, he won't be accepted because of all that shit. So it's very, very interesting, isn't it? But man, Fanta's story, this whole thing with Fanta is so powerful, with Fanta and Sadame. And I love that of all people to bring Fanta back to reality was Sadame, because of his experience with basically being abandoned, if you think about it. So he could have his own, you know, experience his own freedom, and because he didn't want to, you know, live up to his father's expectations. And frankly, that's kind of what Fanta wants, probably secretly wants, is he wants to have his own freedom. But he can't because he's of his gene, because of what his father wants in all reality. But now, because of this, he now knows that it doesn't matter. He can still, he'll be a genius no matter what. But he can also still be himself. He doesn't need to be afraid. There's no reason for him not to be himself. And I love it. This is so powerful. It is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this chapter? What do you guys think of this this arc between Sadame and Fanta? This interaction with them. I think it's very powerful, and I hope we get more interactions. I hope we get a confrontation between Sadame and Fanta. I want another. I want like a conclusion with them. I do. But let me know what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more PPPPPP content, the ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.